Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, I ran into the tractor. Oh, hope everyone's having a great Sunday or whatever day it is. Hope everyone's doing well, given the whole everything that's going on with all the craziness that's going on. Man, I tell you what, isn't it crazy? It's a lot of craziness going on, but I hope everybody's doing well, staying well, having a great day. Gonna do a little corn planting. That's what we're doing here today. Gonna plant a little bit of corn, getting ready for that 10 million liters of silage. Richard, Christian, how's it going? Let me get you the camera tag. Boom, there's the gamer tag. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. It's going good my way. Like I said, did a little bit of planting yesterday. Figured I could get, most of it knocked out. Some of it knocked out before I did a stream. And then I could stream some of it. So y'all just don't have to sit here and see me just plant all the time, plant corn. So what we're going to do is we're going to get everything planted and all that good stuff. And once we get everything planted, then we're going to have it all grow up. Once it all grows up, when we get some good healthy crops, we're going to come through here with some forage harvesters. We're going to start the chop. This whole map's going to be corn. Even if we hit 10 million liters per se on the first handful of fields, we're going to chop the whole map. So it could be over 10 million liters, Richard. It could be over 10 million liters. Because I plan on chopping this whole map. Everything's going to be planted in corn. It's just, yeah, I've never done it. I've never chopped the whole map before. So we're going to chop a whole map. Don't know how many bunkers it's going to take, all of that good stuff. But we're going to at least go for it. And so I think I'm going to blow 10 million out of the water, though. That's just what I think, personally. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. DK, how's it going? Oh yeah, man, DK, it is gonna be a whole lot of chat. I guarantee you that. I'm gonna have plenty of silage for my cows, that's for sure. Plenty to sell. Plenty to sell. But yeah, so we still got a lot of planting to do. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing probably about an hour stream. A lot of it, most of it's going to be just planting, because that's what I got to do. And so we're going to do this stream right here with the planting. Hopefully the next stream that I fire off will be it, all planted, grown up. You'll get to see the first stages of the chopping. We won't let y'all, I won't drag you out through the whole chopping part. So we'll start off maybe the first 2-3 fields, something like that. We'll get those chopped live. I'll go ahead and do a lot of the chopping behind the scenes and stuff like that, and then the last 2 or 3 fields will go live again so you can see the finishing whole dilly up and the whole tally. We'll see what we got, and then we'll end up having some more content for getting rid of the silage. A lot of it's going to be going, I'm going to fill up my silo for sure, that way I have plenty for the cattle, and then the rest is just going to get to selling it. That's what I plan on doing. Yeah, DK, they're gonna have it made, man. They're gonna have it made. Got the 8400 and the 9RX on planters doing their thing. Everything's already been first stage fertilization. With this planters right here running the liquid fertilization option, that's knocking out our second stage. So we're not running seasons to do this whole silage thing. I figured I didn't want to add any more of a challenge by trying to do it with seasons on. So we're doing it without seasons, so you only need 2 stages of fertilization. B&LFarms managed to make it a all John Deere farm. It's been kind of hard to find a map that you can actually get this many John Deere, at least here on console, that you can fit all these John Deere on without running into slot issues. Um, I have slot issues though, unfortunately, but I got everything that I wanted on here and have room to get at least 2 of everything if I need to make the job go by faster, anything like that. Make sure I left even enough playing room to be able to lease like a beet harvester or something like that if I was to do pigs. Not gonna do pigs. I had pigs on this farm and chickens, but I got rid of the pigs and the chickens for the time being. Just kept the sheep and the cows. We're gonna probably start off on the cows, maybe the sheep. I don't know yet. Probably the cows though. And then work our way up to the sheep, try to see what we can get with the animals, and then I might end up get rid of the sheep and just turning this completely into a cattle farm. Not 100% sure on that yet. Oh, that's cool, man. You live on a farm. That is awesome. Hey, baby. You're doing good? Got real quiet. I don't hear you and the kids in there. I don't know what y'all are doing. Love you as always, baby. But yeah, man, I used to really work on a farm, not just play on a farm here on Farming Simulator back in Texas. And so this game kind of brings that aspect back, even though it's the virtual aspect of it. But yeah, I mainly did cotton too back home, which we do have cotton on the game, but I'll eventually get to a cotton harvest here. Like I said, just wanted to get this 10 million liters of silage. I just want to see how much silage I can get off this farm. A lot of work has went into this farm, getting all the fields prepped, set up, and everything. As you can see, fertilization is complete. The layout of each field, you can see how they're done, how I managed to do them. Most of them are the same, pre-existing field numbers. I either just expanded to the existing fields or maybe added a water break in between, like field 19. You see the lines going through it, field 11 and stuff like that, water breaks, different things like that. But they're the existing numbers. I just ended up expanding the fields, give or take something like that. Most of them, as you see, I do have a hired worker going, and they're going to take a lot of babysitting, so they're really, you need to manually plant them, cultivate them, that kind of stuff. But I can get away with some hired workers. But that's the whole reason why I built this farm, was to manually farm it, like not really hire workers too much. But since I'm doing all this corn planting and stuff by myself, you're going to see a few hired workers just to make sure I can get the job done pretty quick. So what's everybody thinking about that Creative Mesh's straw harvest add-on? I believe, what is that going to be, April 7th for the DLC, a free DLC if I'm hearing this correctly, if what I'm seeing and all that. Don't quote me on this. There's a lot of other great content providers out there that have probably hit the nail on the head with that, but a free DLC, the straw harvest DLC, which was out for 17, but also, again, if I'm not mistaken, was only for PC. And so here now with 19, we're going to be able to not only have the Straw Harvest DLC for PC, but also for console, Xbox One and PS4. So I think that's pretty awesome. Looking forward to something different. Something a little different that adds more something. I mean, yes, we got seasons. I'm not complaining at all. I'm not saying the game needs more, needs whatever, but hey, if they're going to give us something extra and it's going to be free, I think that's amazing. And I always like a little bit more work, even though you really never run out of work on this game. Always like a little bit more work. Now, yes, I know there are bigger planters out there that I could use. Well, one bigger planter, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the horse planter might have been bigger. As what I'm rocking right here is 12 meters. And so, yeah, I could have went with 18 meters. And, yeah, I could have, but I'm fine with two 12-meter planters. And it's what I would really want to run, in real life. And so that's why I went with the Great Plains. Really wish they were John Deere branded, though, instead of Great Plains. But hey, I'm fine. They're green. It's gonna do. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Plus, having no-till fertilization, and you can pretty much plant any and every crop with these bad boys. It's just right there, proof's in the pudding. I mean, it's doing the job and running two of them. I admit it's overkill with the 9RX on a planter over there, but I mean, it looks so good. Does it not look so good? And I know y'all are like, why aren't you driving the 9RX? There's nothing wrong with it. It's not the fact that it's got the, the EU, labels where it's, it's nothing like that. It's I've always loved the 8400R forever. Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like, it's just the 8400 has always been the tractor of my choice. when I was really farming, that's what I ran, and so I'm just used to this tractor. And so I would rather run this tractor than the 9. Now, if I had to guess, somebody helping me farm, something like that, whatever this is on multiplayer, I would probably run the 9RX and let them run the 8400. Just because everybody needs to experience an 8400R, especially in real life. And so, but we'll switch to that 9RX. Like I said, sometimes I work with it, but I find me being able to get headlands a lot better with this planner and stuff right here in this tractor. With the articulation of the 9RX, I kind of have a hard time getting around my headlands and stuff like that, so. Appreciate it, baby. Appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the time to let me do this and get the farm set up. That's what I really should be saying, baby. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to get this farm set up. Get everything going to do this. If it wasn't for Richard for the idea, another great channel, man, I wouldn't have had this idea. I mean, it's been something in the works for a long time. Just finding the time to do it with the certain family situation that I had going on with me and the family being apart. All of that stuff like that, accumulated with everything. Made it hard to find time and really find the drive to want to do it and the motivation. What nothing against Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator is a great game. Nothing against the people that nothing like that. It was just myself. It's certain people have certain things that they got to deal with a certain way. And then I was playing other games too. I will admit, I'm gonna play other games. Like I got a lot of other games. I just don't stream most of them. I did upload a PUBG video the other day. If you haven't checked that out, that's just to see what I'm. Some people are like, well, what are you doing? Where have you been? We've missed you. There's going to be a Fortnite one. Yes, I said it. Fortnite. I play Fortnite. I'm going to upload a Fortnite video just so y'all can see what's going on there with myself in Apex. Anthony Peridor, for those of you that don't know. There's going to be Warzone. We got a couple of Warzones. Had a few wins on there on Plunder and on Battle Royale mode, so we got a couple of good clips, videos of that. And so just to show what I'm doing, in my spare time, or why you won't see a lot of the farming, and I haven't been doing a lot of the farming, just because there's a lot of other great games out there that we've been playing, and that I just haven't chose to bring to the channel, because I've mainly done farming on the channel most of the time, World of Tanks, stuff like that. But I don't know, it's really up to you guys and gals. I'm probably gonna start everything that I play. I might just share it with y'all, just so y'all see what I'm playing at that time. Maybe it's a game you might want to play, maybe it's a game you don't ever want to play, something like that. But at least you get to see what I'm doing in that time, and other than just the whole farming bit of it, especially if I'm spending more time on some of them games. But when it comes to the majority of the live streams, especially the videos and stuff like that, they're going to be farming and farming related. I just wanted to upload a couple of videos to let y'all know what I'm doing in my spare time. Hey, what, man? I gotta see how much grain I got in the silos. I don't have too much grain in the silos. Quite a bit of some, not too much, whatever. I did harvest every field on here before I started doing any kind of creation or any kind of stuff like that. So every field's been harvested. I kept everything instead of selling everything. I'm glad that I kept everything because, to date, we have no loan, nothing like that. We own the whole farm, like literally the whole map's ours. We own all the equipment. And then a lot of it, like a whole lot of equipment, like we have a little bit of everything. We got the 9RT, the 9RX, the 8400R, the 8RT, the 7R. We got the Hulk 680, the Hulk Plus Plus. We got the S790 John Deere. We got the 990, well 9900 if you want. The CP690, the cotton harvester. We don't have a John Deere sprayer yet, unfortunately, on console, but I'm using the Big Brute. It works just fine for me. John Deere skid steer right there. The dually flatbed, of course, new flatbed that came out. The TTHD, I believe, is an amazing truck. We even got a Gator here on the farm. And then a couple of other miscellaneous things here in between, whatever, that I could paint up. Of course, the John Deere's got their own little planter. That's pretty much a decoration piece. Might even use it to slam out some grass, just to have a little planter. I don't know, just to mess around with. John Deere mowers, pretty much everything I could do. John Deere baler, anything that I could do that was John Deere, I went with it, and we ran with it. And so we got plenty of everything that we need. Plenty of silo capacity, everything like that. But unfortunately, right now we're running low on money, especially with me hiring these workers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm probably going to have to hop in a truck, and I'm going to have to sell off some grain or something like that. That way I can get some money in my pocket, so I don't have to worry about being this damn broke. Because I tell you what, being this broke kind of sucks, and just watching your money go down. Big Daddy, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing good your way, brother. Hope you're doing good your way. I wised up after the last stream, so I'm watching my chat on my phone too, because the PlayStation column, as you see, decided to give out over there to where the chat doesn't want to work, but I can still see the chat, even if it ain't showing up on the column, so nobody has to worry about getting missed like last time. Again, I'm sorry about missing a whole bunch of people, like a whole lot of people. Did not know the chat wasn't working, was not watching it on another device till at like last minute I decided to check. And yeah, that's when I realized, whoops, PlayStation decided to do a little thing again. We're going to come through here, though, like I said, get this corn knocked out, as much of it as we can. I mean, I did good yesterday, got in the groove of things, and just, got carried away, started planting, and the next thing you know, I had 12, 11, 21, 10, 20, and all that done up. Dunsky. And so I was like, man, you know what? I might as well shut it down. That way I could get on here today and actually go live and show some of the work. And I mean, hey, this idea came up from Richard, and so since the idea came up, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all it. If I gotta tolerate it and deal with it, I'm gonna show y'all what I had to go through. Oh, I'm telling you, DK, man, they've stepped it up on the mod game, man, big time. Stepped it up on the mod game, like in the mod, and then this last DLC we got, and it's solely in part of these modders. Like I said, if it wasn't for the modders, we wouldn't have such a playable game, such a great game. And John says came around a lot, trying to get everything fixed up, get everything going, running a lot smoother. Getting updates when they need to be, or as soon as they can get them, you know what I mean? Like, so I understand that and everything, but, if it wasn't for the modders, we really wouldn't have had a playable game. But I think now that I'm finally getting my monies back, like, I got my money back. Like, the $100 I put into this game for the season pass and everything, if you count the DLCs, all the mods that these wonderful modders have put out, the quality time I've had with great friends that have turned into family and stuff like that with the game, I have grossed well over $100 that I put into this game, just on that alone. So I'm not complaining at all. Like, I mean, I just don't want to see no more 3 meters, but never mind, we won't even get on that. It's okay, I won't even talk about it. Morgan, how's it going? I got you, Big Daddy, waiting on that. I was wondering, man, why we ain't seen you around for a minute. Waiting on that. I was hoping, man, you was right when you thought it might have been like a cable situation or something like that with your internet. Morgan, I hope you're doing good. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's having a great day, great Sunday. Whether you're quarantined in or doing your normal day to day. Appreciate you, Morgan. Newall, how's it going? Another great channel right there. Big Daddy, another great channel. A lot of great channels right here in the chat. Doing good. Hope you're doing good, Newall. Oh yeah, I knew I was going good my way, man. Trying to get this corn in the ground. I skipped a field somewhere, didn't I? Number 22, I'm pretty sure, is not planted way down there in that corner. Oops. Run down here and get that planted real quick. That 8400 should be able to handle that last little corner, I mean, surely. Turn that off real quick. I'm gonna have to repair these bad boys. I think I lost a couple mile an hour. Nah, I got you, Big Daddy. All right, man. Yeah, I'm sure that'll do the trick. I'm hoping so at least, man. All right, Christian, appreciate the new ad, man. I'll accept that for sure here on the PlayStation, man. Appreciate you stopping by the channel and enjoying the content. I did receive the friend request and the confirmation message that it was you. Yeah, you see the slots, I'm doing pretty bad on the slots. 1,183 out of 1,200, but I still got room to have my little extra stuff that I need whenever I need it. Oop, wrong button. Now I just got to repair them planters, man. I lost at least a mile an hour, maybe two. I don't know. There we go. There we go. Fire that bad boy back up. Oh yeah, lost a mile an hour. That's what it was. No, 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 no. Get over. There you go. I don't quite think this is going to be more corn than we had planted on Lone Oak back on 17. I could be wrong, but it's still going to be a lot of corn. I mean, the only way we'd really be able to tell if it was more corn than what I had a Lone Oak back on 17 when we all did that would have been to harvest it and then see what the yield was. But like I said, this is going to be for silage. Strictly silage is pretty much what this whole farm's going to be about. Now that I will admit, well, this is going to be at first. You know, even on 17 when we had all that silage back on 17, that's why I know I'm going to break over 10 million, because when we had all that silage back on 17, we stopped cutting. Man, I don't know, maybe we cut half of it, maybe we cut a quarter. I know we didn't go over half. And then we started just harvesting the corn, and we ended up with that 7.2 million liters or 7.5 million liters of silage back on 17. So if I actually chop a whole field instead of harvesting any of it, yeah, I think I can for sure beat 10 million, or for sure beat 7 million, and for sure get 10 million, and then maybe set the bar for the next one, you know. Nicholson, how's it going, brother? Hope you're doing good, Nicholson. Nicholson Ralph, another great channel right there, man. We got a lot of great channels here in the chat. Y'all know how we do around here. If you're new to the channel, be sure you check out anybody in the chat, especially if they got a wrench. There's a good chance if they have a wrench, I'm going to fix that for you, that they have a great channel or have a channel. So be sure you check them out. See how they're doing. Stop by, leave a like, watch a video, something like that. Don't forget to ring that bell notification for them. Around here we support every channel. Feel free to share a link to your channel, to a friend's channel, anything like that. If they got something good going on, anything going on, whatever, whatsoever. Doesn't have to be farming. If you just got something going on, maybe you're just vlogging, something like that. Feel free to drop a link to your channel, share your channel, give yourself a shout out. I'll try to shout you out if I see it down there. Oop, oop, gonna miss it. Miss it. 'Cause 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 it. You're good today. That's good to hear, Nicholson. That is good to hear, man. Always good to hear. Yeah, that debt-free farm challenge, man. I'm really digging that. I like that. Like I said, debt-free farm. I'm liking the Pioneer series CDP's doing. I think a lot of people, it just opens it up. Do go back and struggle, or like even running a game with no mods. Running a game with no mods, maybe no DLCs even. You know what I mean? Going back to the roots. It would be hard for me to do that, but I've really been contemplating it, and it's just the whole thing. Can I start a farm with no mods and leave it with no mods? That's the big question. You know what I mean? I'm sure I could run it out that way for a month, but then I'd be like, well, let me add this one thing. And when I added that one thing would turn into a plethora of over 200 mods later. Yeah, yeah, New All. It is hard to give up. Yeah, Nicholson Farm, Big Daddy. Nicholson Rail fan. He has been playing, I believe it's Train Sim World, something like that. One of the train simulators, something like that. I've been seeing it. Had some new content come out for it and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, that's what's going on. And so he's been really, taking a liking to the trains. And that's the way, man, it always starts. We've even, ran some multiplayers to where we're like, all right, we're only going to put a handful of mods in, and then we'll add mods, well, we can all add them at the same time instead of automatically starting 20 mods deep that you got to track down or something like that. And then I always mess that up, like, because I'm like, all right, guys, well, these are the mods we're going to have. Everybody downloads them. It's all great. We all do a multiplayer one night, and then when they go to sleep, I add 20 or 15 other mods, and so they come back on the next day and they're like, hey man, we're about to get on this multiplayer, and they're like, whoa, did you? I said, man, I only added a couple of things, and then 30 mods later, they're like, dude, it's like, well, I can deselect that. I don't even use that. I just have that there because, you never know. You never know mods. That's what I call them. Some you never know mods. Who knows? I might need to put a swimming pool in the middle of my field or something like that, or a little water pump, or a yard gnome, something. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Big Daddy. KJ Wiggums is doing debt free farm. That's awesome. KJ Wiggums right there, another great content provider. You'll make that's awesome. I wouldn't mind seeing that, man. I'm thinking that, Anthony has told me that I needed to get it or that it was a good game. And I looked at it at one point in time, but I didn't ever get it. But I mean, it says simulation, so I should get it since it's a simulator. I'm buying all these other quote unquote simulation games, in a sense. Except for PUBG and Call of Duty and stuff. I don't know what that would really simulate. There you go. Got our seed tender right here, man. It's a sweet little seed tender. I'm glad it works on this. It's a sweet truck, too, I'm just saying. But I'm glad these seed tenders work on all this good stuff. That's always a plus. We're going to take this truck down there, stage them up down here at these other fields. Get red-eyed just in case I run out of, I got helper buy the seed and fertilizer. That's why I'm running out of money so fast. But it's because I'm really too lazy to just chase them around and fill them up all the time. But I'm moving it down here. I'll turn that stuff off here after a while, whatever, something like that. I always at least use the seed and stuff like that whenever I knock out my headlands anyways. So, alright, he's still going. That's good. That's good. Get the liquid fertilizer over here. Kabam. Oh yeah, Big Daddy? See, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, well, I have that problem too. Or man, I'll go do a mod cleanup and like, I'm serious. Like, I get rid of mods. I really do. I delete them. I get rid of them. I uninstall. But for like I'll uninstall 2 mods and then I download 3 more. And so it's like it's never ending cycle. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of some mods today. Yeah, I get rid of 2. I download 5. That's just the way we're gonna do that. That's what Big Daddy's planning on doing. See, Newell's got the train sim for free with the Game Pass. It's really cool, but once you get the train rolling, sit back and relax, man. That's what I'm talking about. Shoot, I could chill up in a train, man, kick back. Oh, really, Nicholson? That's cool. Yeah, man, I saw your message about that. I saw that, Nicholson. I saw you when I was showing you the pictures of what I was doing or whatever. You said you ran out of gas. Where's the 84? Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. And see, these two 12-meter planters ain't too bad at all. They get the job done pretty dang good, man. I can make it in here. Spit on it. There we go. I fit in right there. Perfect. Perfect. Only using one tractor. Yeah, man, I'm trying to figure out, Nicholson, the way I'm gonna start that whole Marca, whatever, whole Macara, whole Macar, whole what that the same map that Sealy P's doing that deal on. I've had it downloaded, man, for shoot since it came out, a couple of days after it came out, and I went on it. I did some, sold some stuff off the farm, started on a new farmer, sold some stuff off that you got and all that kind of stuff, and didn't even really do like a complete map tour. And I feel bad, man, that I haven't even watched like Sealy P or anybody's complete map tour on it yet, because I forgot what I got busy with, some probably PUBG or something like that. And then after I got busy with that, that La Cornella map came out, man, and that brings to console the, in a sense, kind of quote unquote the first kind of like having, factories in a sense. I mean, it's not really I mean, it kind of brings that a little bit. Totally not on the same level as the PC factories and stuff like that, but I mean, hey, I'm good with cheese, oil, and what, flour, compost, whatever, all that good stuff. I mean, it's different. Something different. That's right, do all you got to, man. You gotta make sure you get it to fit in, whatever goes right in. Just if you ever have problems, your tractor gets stuck on something or whatever, you hang up on a tree or a fence, just spit on it, man. It come right out. Cowboy, what's going on, Cowboy, man? How's it going? Man, I'm loving the flatbed farming, lunatic. Loving the flatbed. Um, no offense, Black Sheep, or any other truck makers out there. And you know, this is referring to little, you know, trucks like that. You know, because you got the Warrior and the Hulk Plus Plus. You know, the, you know, mods by 5.9. That some amazing trucks right there. But for trucks, pickup trucks, uh, flatbed happens to be, in my opinion, the best truck that we have got on console to date here on console. And so step it up, truck makers, come on, that's the best one to date. Little flatbed pickup truck over there, best sounding, best looking. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a good grill guard on it, something like that. I'm not complaining. No, like I said, best sounding, best looking, best pulling so far. You know, I ain't really got no gooseneck up to it yet, but I'm gonna start moving cattle before long, seeing how that goes. And then the DLC we got here last, man. Hey, you know, what are we looking at? I believe 30 meters in a cedar. 30 meters. Now, the biggest that we have here on console, if I'm not mistaken, we'll check real quick. We'll just do that real quick. But I believe it's 30. You know, Seed Hawk used to be what we would consider like, oh man, that was Goliath, you know. And that, you know, that's the one you always talked about, was the Seed Hawk right here, you know what I mean, which was 23.2. But then you got 30.5 meters. Like, that hoe can drill right there. That hoe drill. Ha, you get it? It's a joke, hoe drill. But I'm telling you, look at that right there, man. My gosh. And so we'll eventually get around to messing around with one of them. You know, I thought about doing that here, but unfortunately, I need to plant corn, and they did not give us no big old 30-meter corn planter, man. You know, see, that I wouldn't mind. You know, I don't mind. We had the Seed Hawk. We had some big cedars and stuff like that. Give me a 30-meter corn planter, and then I can plant corn with and cotton. Oh man. But you know, I got my 9RX finally. So, you know, console's been waiting on a 9RX for a long time. Did I want an American edition? Yes, I did, but I don't care. I'm still using it. It's over there on that end of the farm right now, planting. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Ciroc, man, too much. Like, I like it, but for some reason, I feel it's more of like a European style truck than an American style truck. And that's just, you know, my opinion. And so I use it like on my Felsburn farms, my European farms. Like, I'll use that as the pickup over that way. And then on my U.S. farms, which I don't know what the modular map's based off of, but I'm calling this Texas. This is the U.S. right here. This is Texas. Texas. And so that's what I got going with this one. Yeah, I seen that. Nicholson is making the John Deere seeder, of course the sprayer, a John Deere cultivator. I mean, my whole John Deere fix is going to be taken up, right? You know, as soon as we get all that John Deere stuff, I'm going to be good. I won't need nothing else. I already got a baler, mowers. I mean, I wouldn't mind a couple more implements, but I'm satisfied where I'm at. And all that. What's going on, Cowboy? Oh, I already said hi to Cowboy. What's going on, Big Dog, man? Hope you're doing good, Big Dog. Yeah, I'm watching it on a second device, man. I'm not using the chat on the screen. I actually should turn that off, to be honest with you. But I'm just not going to pull it down. I'm not going to be streaming very much longer, another 20 minutes or so, man. Just wanted to show y'all that I was planting that corn, getting that hole ready for the road to 10 million liters of silage. Said the next live episode's going to be it's corn all growed up. It's going to be all growed up, and we're going to start the chopping, getting that ready. And so we'll probably only chop, make y'all watch maybe like a field or two. Depends on how good the conversation and how good everything's going. So y'all just ain't got to sit there and watch. You know, that's why I'm not going to draw out this planting and make y'all watch 3 hours of me just solely planting today. And so we'll do the same thing with everything else, whatever, you know, just let y'all see it a good hour or so of it. Except for the ending, that might be for the finale when we're getting done, whatever. We might save 3 or 4 fields, and then that might be a pretty long stream. That way we can get that all done, knocked out, and everybody can see it. Do you think? Yeah, Cowboy, I'll probably jump on some more Zone, man. Yeah, appreciate you, Big Dog. Appreciate you, man, for looking out. Man, it's gonna be a lot of work, Big Dog. I mean, it's gonna be fun. Like, it's not something I don't really want to do. Uh, appreciate Richard Dower for the idea because it actually gave me something that I've had. I mean, it's been something that's been going. Never forgot about it since he said it. Just finding the right farm, finding the right time, finding the right mods, finding the right everything. And to me, this farm, everything else, all hit perfect at the right time for it all to come together to be able to get this literally checked off the list. And then I can install seasons on this farm. Going to be running a Texas Geo with seasons on this one. And then I was going to do a double header today. I was going to, this is B&LFarms right here, which is like the newest John Deere farm, whatever if you want to call it, the only John Deere farm. I'm only running 2 farms now that are going to be airing really for the time being. I'm running this one, which is the modular map. I got Holmarka or Holmakara, however you say that, the login farming map. I haven't done nothing with that yet. La Cornella, I haven't done nothing with that yet. And then I got the Felsburn, which used to be the John Deere farm, which is turned into the Kloss farm now. That one right there, I plan on airing. I was going to do a double header today to where I did this one. Took me an hour break or so, and then fired off on that stream for 30 minutes or so, and let y'all see, what's going on with that one. That farm's been around since Farming Simulator 19 came out. Started that game save, and it's been around since Farming Simulator 19. So it came out pre-mods before terraforming anything came out. And so it needs a facelift big time. And so I'm going to have to go through there. We're going to be selling off a lot of the stuff that's on it. We're going to be putting in new silos, new animal pens, all kinds of new stuff, like getting it all set up. Getting it ready, because like I said, it hasn't really had a facelift. About the only thing that I'm not changing on that farm will be the wash bay that M&N Cowboy himself right here in the chat has made. That's the only thing that won't go is the wash bay. Everything else I'm changing up, sheds, etc., and stuff like that. So plan on doing that live too, letting y'all see what goes into rebuilding a farm, after one's been started. I think we're at 170 plus hours on it. I haven't really been messing with it. Got some stuff set up. Put all the new Kloss stuff. When Kloss DLC came out, a DLC ago? Like, it's been that long ago. And so it's all set up, ready to go, and you need to do something with it. And so I don't know if the double header's coming today for sure or not. If we might just do this stream here later, and then one later on tonight to showcase that one. But our prime focus is going to be here on the B&LFarms and getting this 10 million liters of silage out of the way so I can install seasons on all these maps and then get seasons going and just being able to enjoy the farm them, up the way. I've been running 19 without seasons for a long time, if you think about it. That's the only choice we had, was to run it without seasons. So now we got seasons, and it's time to put seasons to use. Yeah, that's right, Cowboy Man. It's the first big one. Big Dog, I'll keep you in mind for that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'm pretty sure I'm not turning down pretty much any help I can get to knock out that 10 million liters of silage. I know it's not something that's going to happen in a day, but I know it happened a lot faster not doing it by myself. And so, yeah, man, I'm not going to turn down any kind of help. I'll be checking on that for sure, man. But, yeah, first big slam, man, since 17. That's what I was talking to everybody about. Cowboy was letting them know. I won't be able to tell if this is more corn than we had on Lone Oak. I doubt it. Lone Oak seems like a bigger map than this. I won't be able to tell because the only way I'd be able to tell is by actually harvesting it and seeing how much we got literage wise. But we're chopping the whole map, so I won't know. I mean, we'll know by silage literage, but I mean, if you think about with us getting that over 7 million liters of silage on Lone Oak, we stopped chopping and went to harvesting. I don't even think we chopped but a quarter of that map, maybe a little over a quarter. I don't know how much we chopped, but to me, it didn't seem like we chopped that much of that map. And so, if I chop this whole map, I know 10 million should come and go, and there's no telling what it'll actually be. Yeah, Nicholson, No Man Land, man. I appreciate you and Totster12, man, for I don't know how I missed Farm. I'm subscribed to Farmer Manu and everything like that. If nobody's checked out Farmer Manu, somebody could drop his link or something like that there in the chat. Farmer Manu did a tour, is doing an actual Let's Play, I guess you could say, on No Man's Land. Um, so for those of you that haven't checked it out, I appreciate Nicholson and Toster12 telling me about that, being able to check out No Man's Land and all that good stuff and seeing what it was about. And it's going to be a good map, man. Good map. Something different, completely different for sure. But I'm digging it. I'm really digging it, man. I kind of wish No Man's Land came out before I did all the work to this farm, but I got this farm now, man. I put too much work into this farm for me to even want to try to do something different. So I had to stick to what I know, you know. Kind of sucks having OCD, man, and seeing those spots all the way across the way that and I just have to come over and try to get them, man. You know how many stalks of corn could grow right there? Three. Damn it. There's three more. You know how many ears will grow on them stalks? I don't know. Could be a lot. Appreciate you, Nicholson, right there. This map is B&LFarms. It's a personal map that I have made myself. No, it is the modular map, man, that I did a custom twist to it and pretty much did my own thing. Put in my own silos, all that good stuff. Got to run John Deere. And that right there, pretty much, this silo that's out here by itself by the sheep thing, that holds fuel, any like, you know, liquid slurry, manure, anything that I got that's extra, I'm putting it all in there. But fuel, fertilizer, herbicide, whenever I get seasons on, that's all going in that. That's why it's kind of out here by itself and not whatever. Again, we got the microwave tower right there so I get good cell phone service. We got the silo right here, all custom made with different pieces that I have put in, like, you know, a little extension here and all these other extensions. Little working area down here. Got the buy anything silo here, lime, your little jack working station. Up under here's the new pressure washer that we got the other day that you can actually pick up and carry around. So I can pick it up, put it over here by the drain. We can wash whatever out here. Of course, the gator and the skid steer and some forks and stuff like that. Got the 9RT in there. Got our other stuff all slammed up underneath there. Did pretty good layout with the sheds, man. I'm really digging the sheds. I mean, went as far as I got the lights, even like at the entrance ways of the house and stuff like that. Got the little corner light poles right there. Little corner light poles and stuff. So, love this little shed, man, over here. This little shed is an awesome shed. There's the 7 and 8RT in there. Fuel trailer hidden in there, too. You don't want to run off of your fuel. Of course, cotton harvester, forage harvester, and everything over there. Put the cows over here. Like I said, like the layout of this pen, didn't take much modifications and stuff like that, and put my own bunker down there. That way I can just manage the cows over there. And of course that was the sheep pen back over here. It's a huge ass sheep pen. I'm like, damn, look at that sheep pen. I think it's amazing. I like it. So, you know, some sheepies, but like I said, eventually we're gonna probably run these sheep for a while, get, you know, a couple good huge trailer loads of wool, and then I'm going to get rid of this sheep pen, and we're strictly going to run this as a cattle operation with different style cattle pens around here till I can max out on that. And so you can get some satellite dishes back there around the house too, or solar panels. Put the American flag in the yard. We got dog over here. Oh, dog. Hey, dog. Hey, just relaxing. We got the fuel tank that you actually have to fill by Missy B. I mean, I know you're paying for fuel regardless when you're getting fuel from somewhere else, but I like having to go buy fuel from the store and bring it here and put my 10,000 liters in my fuel tank and then filling it up that way. I think it just adds more to it, like, to me. Golly, Richard's got some canola, doesn't he? Goodness.
Yeah, Looney, I still play Lone Oak Farms, man, from time to time. Um, I actually don't even have it downloaded right now, to be honest with you, man. I got it downloaded on 17. I played it a little bit, was playing it here, was running seasons on it here on 19, and just, I don't know. I'm going to save it for something. I don't know what yet, to be honest with you. But Lone Oak's still a great map, still by far one of the best maps that's came out for its style and its, because there's maps that you can do different things on. So when I say like this is the best map, it ain't overall best map better than whatever. For its style, for the way it is, a homely, real farm feeling map. Real barns, the silos, everything, the house. It's just a perfect farm layout. That's a homely farm map. And then you got your other, there's a bunch of good maps that are like that. But it's just I like a good home, and maybe it's because it's an American map. It sounds like I'm being country prejudiced. I'm not. Like I love. There's some European maps too that I love in the same. You got Oakfield. You got a bunch of different maps. That are out there. This is Ireland. I like it. That's Ireland. So now you got an Ireland map. So it's just not just American based maps. There's a lot of good ones that I like that I'm just needed one that could hold my damn John Deere. That's what it was. It all boils down to the John Deere. Like, there's a lot of great maps I could be playing, and I could be on Lone Oak. You are absolutely right. But could I have all these John Deere on Lone Oak? No, I absolutely could not. And so that's pretty much why I'm not gonna do it, because I can't have all my John Deere, man. John Deere fan till I die, or till I get PC and can fit everything I need to. All right, he's almost done down in this corner. That is awesome. I don't even, man. It's a good thing. I don't know how many. Oh, this is only 1 million liters. That's only 1,615,000 liters. I don't plan on using them to hold very much though. I just plan on having them just in case I needed to store something. And then, like I said, oh yeah, see, I showed y'all all of that. I forgot to, with this map, if you'll notice, there's a lot of sell points now. Like, I expanded on the sell point. I say a lot. There's not just one sell point no more. But I forgot, man, to add some sell points and some good stuff to it. Like, this is the main farm, whatever. That's a sell point right here. One of the placeable sell points. That's so I don't have to drive too far from the damn farm to sell something. I'm just gonna run some belts, man, from there to here or something like that, or maybe put some grain there, belts from there to there. So there's one sell point. I put the bell sell point in right here, so I have another place to sell cotton and whatever kind of bells and all that stuff. Over here, I put that edge sell point, so I can sell pretty much everything I need here. I was just finding oddball places to put it that wasn't in the same area. And then over here, I can sell manure and I can sell slurry, so I can make money off of that. Even though that's just an ugly layout for it, but I haven't really doctored none of this up yet. I just put it all down because I actually forgot about it till just now. But yeah, I got some sell points on there too that I can doctor up and take care of. So it's still a work in progress. I just wanted to start this whole silage thing and get the ball rolling on it. But a work in progress, let me tell you. And then for the facelift of Felsburn, since like I said, it was the very first map that I ever ran here on 19. Like I said, way before mods ever came out, anything like that, before landscaping. The facelift on it, I just think it's just gonna be epic. Like, I'm probably gonna keep it Kloss and keep running. Like, I'll either run Kloss and Fent on it, and then on this one I'll run Case and John Deere, but never at the same time if I can help it. I'm about packed with mods too, to where I'm gonna need to go through and delete all my Case stuff. That way I can actually have room for all my John Deere stuff, man. My John Deere and more maps. Because I got the modular map downloaded, I got Holmarka, I got La Cornella, I got that new Australian map we got the other day. I forgot what it's called, Farm, some kind, I don't know what it's called, new Australian map. So I got quite a few maps downloaded, plus the one base game map, Felsburn, which you don't have to worry about downloading it, but that's why I got it, so I always have a farm that's ready to go that I don't have to, nobody has to download a map just to play it. I think I'm going to call that good enough. I'm not going to worry about all them little spots. I'm going to be chopping it anyways. Yeah, man, it's kind of sad I had to get rid of, a lot of stuff. Like, right now I got John Deere and Case tractors. Pretty much everything John Deere and everything Case downloaded. And slim pickings on everything else, man. I got rid of a lot of my decor items and only kept what I have, like on this farm and on the Felsburn farm. That's why literally I got rid of pretty much all my game saves, but this one, the Felsburn farm, is the only original one I have left. And then the other ones are all new that I have not done nothing with besides just load into the map. Not even really did a map tour because I'm always jumping on, usually playing PUBG. Been playing a lot of games with my son now. He's got a PlayStation, my oldest son back in Texas. So we've been playing a lot of games whenever he gets a chance. A lot of like Fortnite, Apex, Warzone. He hasn't got PUBG and stuff yet, and Call of Duty in general, whatever. So we've been doing a lot of that. And as a matter of fact, that's what I'm about to do when I get done with this stream, is go over there and play some Apex with him. I've done reached the hour point here. As you can see, we're doing a lot of planting. It's pretty much all it's going to be, is just a bunch of planting. Eventually, I will get to a stopping point where we can grow up everything. Hopefully, within a day or so, something like that, we'll be going live again with episode 3. Hopefully, everything will be all grown up. We'll have the chopper out, ready to go after it. Be able to knock that stuff out and get it taken care of. That way we can get this whole 10 million liters of silage on the road. And then the selling it part, man, that, I've thought about the harvesting. I know I don't have a lot of storage for it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a big pile on the ground, or it's just going to stay in the bunkers. I don't know how many more bunkers I'm going to need, because, these bunkers here are big. But I don't know if they're big enough. The BGA plus the bunkers I have at the cattle, plus maybe I could afford to set down another bunker somewhere, slot-wise, something like that. We'll see. But I'm going to have a lot of it sitting around. I'm going to put as much of it up as I can, like I said, for the cattle and all that good stuff. And then I'm going to have to figure out some kind of big old sell where I sell it all, or it just sells during the day while I'm doing work on the farm. Something like that. Yeah, oh yeah, conveyor belts. You can believe that. Well, now we got an auger, cowboy, like a little auger. And so conveyor belts, augers, whatever I need to use, you can bet I'm going to get it all taken care of. So I have it selling while I'm doing some work, something like that. But that'll be the main focus, getting rid of all of that silage. And then once that silage is got rid of, before I do any kind of anything to the fields, I'm going to go ahead and install seasons. And of course that'll reset all my stuff, get everything all set up to whatever it's going to want to do, however it's going to do it. And so once that gets all my fields reset, I can just start the work, man. And we're going to be running seasons here with the Texas Geo and see how that goes. Oh, goodness. He hit my truck, man. You're fired. You been drinking? Oh, you're fired. What in tarnations? That ain't how you fill up with seed. Let me see. Alright, I'll do that, man. I'll be sure to check out the other channel. Appreciate you, Kristen, for stopping by. Alright, let me over here, get a quick save. Remember, save, and then save again. Always gotta save twice. I always save twice. I don't even know if it really matters, but I save twice. You can see we got not quite half the map. Not quite. But I mean, we got a lot knocked out. I got a lot knocked out yesterday. Got a little bit knocked out today. As y'all can see, this is what I'm going to be doing in my spare time. Planting some corn. Or these hired workers, that's what they're going to be doing. Gonna get over there, play a couple of rounds with my son on some games and stuff like that, and probably join some other people up and play some other games here later on this afternoon, maybe some Warzone, something like that. Doubt I'm going to stream it. You never know. I might get a wild tick and be like, hey, I'm going to stream it. But yeah, so tune in for episode 3 coming up here hopefully in a handful of days, something like that. We'll see what's going on with it. We'll be starting our our silage harvest, excuse me. We're going to be chopping this whole map. Hopefully I'll have it all planted in corn. It'll all be grown up. You'll get to see. Like I said, we'll chop 3-4 fields, a handful of fields, something like that. That'll be episode 3. And then when we come back to episode 4, that'll be our final few fields. And episode 5 might be our grand total, if not in 4. So we're going to try to knock it out in 4 episodes, 5 episodes, something like that. So everything that I'm going to do behind the scenes, like I said, will be caught up on that episode. Instead of recording the episodes, I figured live episodes is the way I'm going to do this, so it can be seen in the present. But yeah, appreciate everybody for stopping by. Appreciate all the likes, comments, all that great stuff as always. Hopefully I can start getting these streams out to you. Especially now, a lot of us are being around the house. I'm sure y'all are looking for some great content to watch, something like that. There's a lot of other great channels here in the chat. Be sure you check out everybody. I know how we do. We support everybody around here, anybody and everybody. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a safe week. Everybody stay safe out there. I know it's getting kind of crazy, all that good stuff. Much love from me and my family. As always, all good things must come to an end. There is always tomorrow, man. Lunatic Calm is out. Appreciate everybody. Much love. Hope y'all have a great one.